Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe we can have a poll, Shivam. Or would people want what chairs would they want us to have? Do they like bar chairs that we already have? Would they like sofas? So maybe the poll can be: we are planning to get new seats.
Would they want us to have bean bags?
Seats. Yeah, okay. We are planning to get new seats. What new seats would you like in Sports Today's studio? Okay. Your options are couch or a sofa, bean bags, or the bar chairs that we've got right now. Yeah. Harshad, will you help him out? He's not too convinced with our options. He's saying,
Maybe a fourth thing. Lounge chairs.
Lounge chairs also could be an option.
which are those
Normal
Recliners, lazy boys,
chair.
whatever you want to call them.
No, I'm not saying that.
lazy boys?
Oh my god.
Not
Normal
lazy.
chairs with nice stuffing.
So like couches only.
Pretty much a
sofa.
couch. You just described the
Okay.
couch.
I thought you meant one big couch.
Actually, it'll be two couches if I'm not wrong. That's what I was hearing.
Yeah, can be. But that was my idea.
That's a nice.
Or like we can have two, and then can have different. So Sai Datu wants beanbag, Sai Srivastava wants sofa. So we'll take your suggestions because I believe a lot of you have been writing in about chairs making noises. So I thought let's get new chairs. So just
On cue.
just as we say, it did. So how was yesterday? It was a dull kind of a day.
Yeah, but a dull double header. Honestly, neither of the matches really kind of set the world on fire.
Except the Punjab game.
Yeah, but even that was towards the end.
Yeah.
Even the middle overs are like, hey,
Like
okay.
I said, I think we should just start watching the last over.
Well, that is the whole excitement of T20. Though the RCB game, which I was watching,
Yeah, it was a nice game.
was nice game.
It
Was it a one-sided game? Yeah, there was.
that's okay.
I mean, Delhi should have made a match of it.
Yeah.
I mean, this was their best situation to have won the game. And it was after those 3-4 wickets that they lost at the start. It was done from there on. It
from
was
there
a
on out, it was a dull
dull,
match.
sort of a drab match that was going to carry on, and all of us. I mean, you guys had to watch. I was on a day off, so I could
I
skip.
had to bear.
Because you had to write the package also.
No,
No.
he's a Delhi fan, no?
Acha, haan.
He had to watch Manish Pandey being the best batsman on the day.
Also, Delhi's performance now, I think is proving how much Rishabh Pant was carrying the
Oh, yeah.
whole team on his back, I believe.
That middle order looks drab without
But,
him.
But even I think,
But
even if you put
even-
Rishabh Pant in the scheme of things right now, nothing's really clicking for Delhi. Yaar. How much of a difference would he have made? Then you would have said, okay, now we need Rishabh Pant and Aksa to bail you out every time. It can't be the case, na. 5 matches you've seen, you tried so many permutation combinations.
Actually, even I'd agree that even in the seasons where Rishabh was there, he didn't really quite help them win a lot of games. Maybe his captaincy may have made a difference because I did like him as a captain. I think he was a good captain. He made a few mistakes, but what I liked was the fact that he stuck to his gun. What he believed in, he went with it. So that Delhi team looked much better. But this Delhi team obviously didn't. I mean, those Delhi teams, the way they were, I think most of us before the season started, at least for the last 2-3 seasons, we picked them in the top 4. This year, I didn't. I don't know if any of you picked
I
it.
did. I thought the team had a good look, but man
So did
alive.
I.
You to yaar.
It's like me picking KKR.
No, but then they've had a consistent run, no, over the years. Last year also, they narrowly missed
Did
out.
this team inspire any confidence in you?
Yeah, it was the same team more or less last year as well, and they finished 5th if they're not wrong. They lost to Emma in that last game, which had they won, they would have made it to the top 4.
That was a different team.
So
No, actually, this year, key players of theirs have lost some form. So, like, Kuldeep has been hit or miss so far. Khalil, his form last year in the early stages was really good. He's absolutely fallen off
Yeah,
a cliff.
but I took all of those things in account. Like when I was looking at a team, for example, Khalil, coming back from an injury, I'm not going to be like relying much on him. David Warner, you knew the kind of David Warner is going to be there. Oh, that's big news, huh? Maybe you can put it on the title also.
I will.
That no Rohit Sharma for
GGK,
Mumbai
your prediction's
Indians.
not happening.
No Rohit Sharma for Mumbai Indians today, and I did see not only GGK but a few other folks had mentioned that Rohit is going to have a good day today, but Rohit's not playing, and that actually doesn't surprise me, because if you remember, before the start of this season, I think it was Mark Boucher who made that comment that there would be certain games where Rohit would not be playing. So for Mumbai, yes,
For
that they were going to be. And what's Harmanpreet Kaur doing? Is he?
So today,
they're as a
actually-
guest.
Okay.
No, but also Mumbai players will be wearing the jerseys of the WPL franchise today.
Yes, oh.
So they're wearing the jerseys of.
Is that why Rohit has pulled out today? He doesn't. I don't want to wear a WPL jersey, so I'm not going to fit into it or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. A lot of people saying Arjun Tendulkar debut today. Let me quickly check.
Let's check that.
That'll be
could
interesting.
I think Rohit Sharma was talking before the IPL started. There were a few press
Yes,
conferences
yes.
where he said Arjun Tendulkar might just make his debut this time.
They've been saying that for 3 years though.
No, but this time he looked very confident that they will give the management a set on giving Tendulkar.
Or is he confident
like 4
that
or 5
it's not
matches.
going to change their fate anyway?
One by one. Can I? Sorry. Come again. I did.
Rohit Sharma before the season started,
Yeah.
he talked about giving Arjun Tendulkar like a couple of matches to see how he's doing.
Okay. So there are few things that they've done ensured that there's a lot of women spectators that come to the ground.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that they're doing, just seeing. The other one, as who pointed out, that there will be WPL jerseys
Yes.
that the Mumbai players are going to be playing. There was the Mumbai women franchise captain Harmanpreet Kaur that was there at the toss.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if they'd cut to her first walking on for toss, many would have thought, oh, they'll switch captains only. Though she did exceedingly well, took her team to the title. So, wouldn't be bad. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea going forward, now that I'm thinking of it. Maybe have a woman player in the 11 in one of the games, like if you're paying tribute. I don't know. Be interesting. Could pick anybody, like an impact player or someone. Has to be woman
I
player.
remember a few years ago there was going to be this RCB mixed players match, but it didn't happen because there was a petition on it, and people were supposed to go and vote if they want to see it, but
And they didn't, and voted.
Got a lot of votes, but
People
it didn't happen.
Went for long weekends.
They voted in favor of the game. Oh, I thought they said if we get a certain amount of vote, then we will have the game. But then they fell short, so I was like, no, okay. It'd be interesting. People want to know about the controversy also. We'll talk about it. But right now, I'm very excited to see the team because the reports coming in is that Arjun Tendulkar might play, but Mumbai Indians have won the toss, and no surprise, they've decided to bowl, so they will be chasing once again. No Rohit Sharma in the team. So interestingly, Nitish Rana had said that it's okay, even if we've lost the toss, we were going to bat first anyway. So they believe that the mood is very good after those wins that they had. Of course, they had a loss last time around, but they came back fighting even in that big total game. So they believe that they can chase even 200, 210 after the performance that they've given so far. So they feel that the ball might turn in the second innings. So that is why that they don't mind really bowling second here. And yeah, actually, if you look at it, it's a day game. So any worries about the dew and other things would not be there. Lovely to see Sunil Narine and Surya Kumar Yadav having a conversation.
I mean, I think Sky would have been a young player when Narayan was a prime Narayan. So of course they would be good friends. Yes,
Yeah.
Sky in fact is a title winner with KKR 2014.
Yeah, it was. It was a very different Sky at that time. It wasn't. I mean, yeah,
He was a finisher.
Yeah, he wasn't like he's really young, but younger member of
He's how old now? 31.
Yeah.
So if you go back 9 years, he would be 22. That's young. This guy really
was
has
9
been
years
around.
ago?
Yeah, 14, 2023.
14 is
He's
9
right.
years ago.
Exactly.
He's right. Time's slow.
Yeah, time's fly. Yeah, it's really flying. I mean, it just seems like the other day Gautam Gambhir lifting the trophy doesn't seem that long back.
Also interesting, by the way, no Arjun Tendulkar, but they've brought in Dwayne Jansen. That's the one change.
No, maybe they're seeing the other brother do very well for SRH. It's like, oh, come on, this brother is doing well. Time for us to get the other Jansen that we have. So, Surya Kumar's assessment of the pitch is that he feels that the pitch is looking dry. So he feels that towards the second half of the inning, the ball will come on nicely onto the bat as compared to the first half. So the reason Rohit Sharma is out, and that is something that everyone needs to know, he's got a stomach bug. So if there are any theories or conspiracy theories that he's not fit, because he has been injured in the past, he's had issues with the hamstring, sometime with the back, and so that's not there. So it's a stomach bug. He's got the Delhi belly. Did he come to Delhi? No, they didn't have a game.
They
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did actually.
Yeah.
Yes, he probably did get Delhi belly.
But not the first player to be out because of a stomach bug. You saw Moeen Ali as well. He had a stomach bug too.
Arjun Tendulkar.
Is set to make his IPL debut.
Then all right.
Oh my God! Today is a big day.
I'll go change the title again.
A Tendulkar in Mumbai.
Yes.
Once again. After 10 years actually.
Yeah.
2013 is that retired, no?
Wasn't he doing well in the domestic circuit this year?
He had gone to Goa. He did have
think
a
he
couple of
got a-
standouts. Yes.
I think he got a 3-wicket haul or something.
And scored a 50 if I'm not wrong in the
Yeah.
same game. There was something. There were a couple of standout performances he had for Goa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's been playing for Goa. That's when he actually was in. That's Harman talking to the senior Sachin, or senior Tendulkar. I mean, yeah. With the junior Tendulkar making the debut. So senior Tendulkar in conversation with Harmanpreet Kaur. Look how she's standing. It's like like a student listening to a
Principal.
professor or a principal or whatever. Like a student, the hands like this, soaking in. Oh, big day for Arjun Tendulkar, and I think for a lot of fans, because this was a constant that we used to get on Sports Today. Every time we used to build for a Mumbai Indians game, a lot of people would be saying that, oh come on. And I remember that season when they were, I think last year only, when they were completely down and out, and everyone like, now there's no chance of them making it, then might as well give him a chance.
Yeah.
But they did not, and I think there was. That was a sensible decision, because it's not about whether you can make it or not. It's also about you knowing whether he's fit or not. Because assuming you're out of the race, right? So you're going to bring anyone in. A young player, you give him a chance, you get him to play that one game, and say for example he goes for plenty. That confidence after that one performance, if you're gonna dent his confidence, then coming back is always tougher. So I think it's better when the team coaches and everyone around him realize that I think he's now looking good to be on that stage. That's best time to debut him, rather than seeing with the team situation, because you also got to look at the player's future. Also a young player, right?
Yeah.
So the first time, I mean, an experienced player coming off an injury, you can play him at any time. You know that he's got past experiences to draw on from and then get better. But for a young player, especially a player who has such spotlight on him because he is Sachin Tendulkar's son, all the more I can't even imagine how much pressure he must have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Please.
everywhere he goes he has to be compared to his father, and I think somewhere it's good that he didn't take batting and he took to
Primarily.
bowling.
Yes.
Because no matter what he did in his life would never have been good enough. So now it's at least okay. I mean, he can actually, though his dad was a bloody good bowler as well.
Yes.
But at least on days he can say,
200 odd
listen.
wickets in ODIs if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And
But
could
at-
bowl everything.
Yeah.
But at least on days he can say that, listen, hey, I bowled with the new ball and I did you do this? So something like that. At least that competition is there. So no more competition when it comes to batting. So two big breaking news that we've got for you. No Rohit Sharma, if you're just joining in, he's down because of a stomach bug, and Arjun Tendulkar makes his debut for Mumbai Indians after being with the squad for the good 3-4 years now.
I think this is his fourth season at the team. He's been around for a
Yes.
while. They brought him back in the 22
auction.
And no one, they brought him back for base price.
Yeah.
And he'd spent the previous 3 years with them, so make that 4 odd years now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4 years is a long time to be with the team to get his debut. Actually, it'd be interesting to see how many players have been with the franchise for so long and then got their debut.
Did we get to see who handed him his maiden cap?
Yeah, no. That'd be interesting. His dad was around, but I don't know whether he's
Would
good
he
for it.
want it from his father?
Maybe not.
Exactly.
Maybe he want it from a bowler.
Or Rohit.
Or Rohit, yes.
Yeah, he's been the franchise captain for.
Is Rohit there on the ground? I don't know, depending whether he's come. Can we have the playing 11? We've got the Kolkata playing 11 that I can see. They've got, this time Venkatesh Iyer is starting, but that's also because they are batting first.
Correct.
So had they been bowling, then probably not. He comes in as an impact player. So you got, yes, Shane, you wanted to say something?
No, nothing actually. I was just reading because I thought I was the same thing. Batting 11 rather. Because they're batting first. So otherwise, Suyash Sharma would have
Suyash is right now on the bench, but he'll obviously be coming in at the later stage.
Okay, so I'm just going to look into the 11. You've got, and this is the batting 11, Remanullah Gurbaz, Venkatesh Iyer, N. Jagadishan, Nitish Rana, Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Sunil Narine, Shardul Thakur, Umesh Yadav, Lockie Ferguson and Varun Chakravarti. Okay, so batting 11, so they're batting till
10.
8 ads.
Oh, Umesh, you can expect something.
But Umesh is 9. Lockie is a good bat in terms of test batting, not a tonker.
Yeah. Shardul.
Shardul?
Yeah, 8. They're batting till 8. And then they got their bowlers, which actually in the current scenario, in the current setup of this impact player rule, seems thin because, 9, 10 is where teams are batting till, at least with the impact player on. But Kolkata have batting till 8, that is Shardul Thakur. But they've got plenty of bowling options even in their batting 11 if I'm looking at it. Right? So you got Varun Chakravarti, Lockie Ferguson, Umesh Yadav, Shardul Thakur, Sunil Narine, Andre Russell, also Nitish Rana, Venkatesh Iyer.
Exactly.
So
not bold.
7 regular. If you want to count Nitish, but okay, let's go with 7. Because Nitish has bowled in the past, so
bowled a lot this year during the SMAT when he was captaining Delhi. Bowled a fair few overs in domestic cricket as well, so he can bowl crafty off spin.
So 8 bowling options. I'm just trying to think, could they have gone for somebody else? In terms of batting, are they a batsman shot, or is this the 11 that they played against Sunrisers Hyderabad?
No, this is the same 11 pretty much. You can remove Venkatesh, who started on the bench, and Suyash started. The problem with their batting is that they don't really have too many domestic Indian batsmen. The only other real option is Mandeep, who's been a bit of a failure in that regard. After that duck, he's been dropped pretty much. So they've relied largely on their impact player, and this thing being pretty much the same. If they're batting first, then Venkatesh Iyer is starting, and Suyash Sharma is coming on as an impact player. They're bowling first, Suyash Sharma starts, and Venkatesh Iyer comes on as the impact player. Domestic batting is thin. That's a problem.
Also, what I'm seeing is because from the last few performances KKR has had, it looks like they've got a few extraordinary individual performances. We've got Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Nitish Rana performed well.
Shardul.
Can you say the same about Mumbai Indians? Because Rohit Sharma is obviously not here, but Ishan Kishan has failed. Except from Tilak Verma, I don't think we've really seen any extraordinary sort of match finishing performances from Mumbai.
Sure, that's not surprising then, looking at the points table where they are compared to Kolkata. Was still okay. Just going back onto the Kolkata 11, so I don't know, everyone in agreement that Suyash then becomes the impact sub?
Yes, because especially if they're expecting it to turn in the second innings.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that they'll have 9 bowling options. Technically, if you count Nitish, as he was pointing out that he bowled in Syed Mushtaq Ali, so counting that 9 bowling option, which is why I'm saying, could they have fitted in a batsman there? Let's say Varun Chakravarti is sitting out, and you get in, but then the problem is that you would then either have a Varun or a Suyash.
Actually, sorry, you finish first and I'll finish.
I was saying it could also be a possibility that Russell doesn't bowl after what has happened in the last match.
Yes.
He went off the field twice.
But even then 8 bowling options. Or Nitish had taken 7 bowling options.
For 20 overs.
That's a lot. But yeah, you're right. How do they still fit in that extra batsman? I don't know.
Shreyas Iyer's injury actually is the big this thing, because if Shreyas was there, if he was starting, then you could have perhaps played an extra batter in Narayan Jagadish. With Shreyas there, then you could have removed Varun Chakravarti and played him as the impact option. Then he would have been batting till 9.
But then how does Suyash also
then maybe Suyash doesn't play all games.
But you want to play Suyash, you'll have to remove a bowler.
Then maybe again who?
No, but you can remove a Jagadishan, no?
No, but you have to remove a bowler. No, you want batting is what I'm saying. If you want to put in an extra batsman, you really can't actually with this combination.
Umesh Yadav?
No, the problem with Umesh is that Shardul is as a bowling option is a 2-over bowling option at
Exactly.
best. If Shardul was bowling 4 overs, or if Russell was bowling you 2-2 there, then maybe you could have dropped Umesh. But Russell bowling, we've seen what happens.
Yeah.
Shardul, well, he's fit to bowl, but not fit to bowl, if you get my point. So they really need an Umesh. In fact, I am very surprised personally that Umesh is starting, because remember last year what was the major impact he was having? He'd come on early, get the ball to nip around.
Yeah.
He's not done that this time. I don't think he's taken a single wicket this season. And Kolkata have someone on the bench who can do that in Vaibhav Arora. Who, by the way, for Punjab Kings last year, is playing the exact same role, bowling at above 140 clicks, getting the ball to zip. I think for Umesh, this is a very big game, because you need to be proving your worth in the 11 right now. The one big question mark. Shardul's bowling, we've always known, has been suspect, but he can also win you matches with the bat. He's done once. So I think that's why Umesh is the one key. I thought maybe you would have not had a Russell start because fitness. Maybe you would have seen a Visa, but I think they're like, okay, he's been dodgily fit for years anyway, let's stick with him.
Okay, so I think that's a good point. Maybe Weber Baroda is what they can look at, but that still doesn't solve their balance problem, what we're looking at the batting shot. And I think, I mean, we often end up criticizing or at least looking at an option which could look better for a team. But in this case, I'd have to agree with the Kolkata Knight Riders management that in terms of the balance that they could achieve, this probably is the best 11. There could be a few questions as in terms of, I'm just talking about balance. So there's a valid point that Shane talks that maybe Umesh goes out, Weber Baroda come in. So personnel can change, but in terms of balance is the number of fast bowlers, spinners and the batters that they've gone with. I think this is the best available thing. The only way this could have improved is and you said that Shardul is not fit to bowl. I don't know. I think they're not showing enough faith in Shardul Thakur as a bowler.
But last year, if you look at him for Delhi, he was bowling 3 or 4 overs. And that's
last year. Have you given him a fair run this time to see that he's really not?
I believe in the last match they didn't give enough.
No, he bowled 5 balls because he came on to bowl only when Russell pulled up. Yeah.
Exactly my point. So I'm saying one is he's been going for a lot of run and so you're reluctant to give him, but I don't think they've given him a fair run this time.
Possible.
So if you do, that's then the only way that you then remove that one fast bowler and then get that extra batsman. But maybe because I think again, this is all hindsight, but I think just looking at it from Kolkata's point of view, I can agree why they're not really now hell-bent on going with an extra batsman, because they feel that they're batting right now. Right now, they've not even utilized Sunil Narine and Shardul Thakur so much, barring that one game where Shardul did very well. But effectively, even in big totals, whether they've won or they've lost, it's been till about Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, where they've either won it, lost it, but they're there. So I don't think they need, or they at the moment feel that we need like batting till 9-10, because they've really not really come into need. So which is okay. But Shardul, I'd want more. The other thing I want to know from all of you, Andre Russell, I mean, and Remanullah Gurbaz, right? 2 players. And when are you going to have that conversation? Let's address the Andre Russell question. What do you think? Is he going to be told one? But now he's not bowling. But the batsman Andre Russell has been a snooze fest so far, barring that one okayish inning that
Punjab,
that he had. So what do you tell him? You're having a conversation with him now, or you're saying, oh, let him be, he'll come good?
I think you are being patient, because, and this is one thing I will doff my hat to Chandrakant Pandit, he's not made panic changes. Last year, I remember when Kolkata in the early stages and even in the later stages, once they lost a couple of games, you saw chopping and changing in pretty much every 11. There was no set combination. At least this time I look at this and say, this has been pretty consistent with their team selection, and they know what it is they're expecting from all these players. I'm pretty sure Russell is a big boy. He knows what is expected of him at this point. I think that time is coming eventually, sooner rather than later, where you'd expect 2 good match-winning knocks from him. Because that's the thing with Andre Russell. I think that day Rahul called him mercurial, and it's correct. He will either change the game entirely for you or just not do good enough. There's no in between.
You're okay.
I've seen this happen with him for years.
Who's not okay with Andre Russell?
I think the management, like he said, is set on making this combination work, is what I'm looking at. Because Gurbaz, Russell, they're not. How many games have KKR played? So
4. And by the way, Gurbaz is arguably
5th now.
Yes, this will be the 5th.
Now.
Yeah.
So and I think
sorry, finish.
A few more games and the conversation might be coming, but
not now.
But not now. I don't think so. And I think these are players that might go ahead and win you matches in the playoffs. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much a
you're going to
mainstay.
have to
The way
get
I
there.
look at Russell, he's a mainstay in this
Yeah.
11, and past reputation is such that 4 innings will perhaps not change that.
Okay.
So even if he's not bowling, let's say, of course, as management they would have loved him to bowl, but clearly he's not fit. We saw him struggle and hobble off last time around. But then that if he's actually. They're okay right now because Rinku's really come good.
Yeah.
And so has, in isolation, let's say, Shardul Thakur, let's say, in a match. But then they know that Andre Russell was actually the man they thought would be doing what a Rinku and a Shardul have done so far. But that's not to say that they've done so, that on his day Russell won't. So I still think there's still like a couple of more matches that KKR can afford to be patient with Andre Russell. Solely because of what caliber he possesses.
So interesting bit that is pointed out by Shivam, our producer, is that and I'm before I go to the Mumbai 11, I want to mention it. Rohit Sharma is one of the subs, so that's very interesting, and they are chasing. So will he be that sub? We'll talk about that. It's going to be coming up. I just want to finish with Kolkata 11. So Andre Russell, I agree with everyone. I think you have to back him, and he's that kind of player that you go at least a few more games for now. Yeah. But if he's still that irresponsible and he's getting out very fast, then maybe you look at it, because they have, remember, a few batters who are foreign batters waiting in the wings. So, and especially if Remanullah Gurbaz comes good and then Russell is not, do you then change your batting order in a way that someone like a Jason Roy, Litton Das come in, even if they may not be opening, or they could be opening, and when Venkatesh Iyer comes down, I don't know, there's something to look at. But Gurbaz also, I think, is going to be under pressure. He's not had a few great games, the past few games that he's played.
2 back-to-back, I believe.
And the problem for him is there are 2 proven performers, foreign batters sitting there in Litton Das and Jason Roy. I'd be honest enough to say that if I was Chandrakant Pandit, this game I would have changed. Litton Das would have been in for me, because with I like Remanullah Gurbaz, but he's not an Andre Russell for me, or he's not reached that stature yet. And if he's not come good, and this is that part where I've lost a few games also, and it's going to get very crowded in the middle, so you really have to be winning games now to show yourself. So I'd be thinking, because Litton Das, I'm not just talking about that knock against India, but he's coming off some good form, I believe, from Bangladesh too.
Yes.
So if he's in good form, I want to utilize him, and he ticks the other box of being a Bengali, so
For that
locals
matter,
will be happy.
Did you realize you just gave Jason Roy a Bengali identity? You called him
Jason
Jason Roy.
He's of course Jason, right?
Jason Roy.
From Behala.
That he is.
But actually, they could have brought in Roy as well. You know why? Because they have Jagadisan starting. So, you don't need to actually replace Gurbaz as a like for like. You can bring in Roy, put him at the top of the order, and Jagadisan will keep wickets. Jagadisan keeps wickets for his state side.
Yeah, but then between Narayan, Russell, Lockie Ferguson and Gurbaz, who goes out?
Gurbaz.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to make that
exactly.
Yeah.
So that way.
Correct. Yeah. That I'm not looking at it as a wicket keeper. That's why I said that if I was the Kolkata management, because there's a Jagadish, then I'm replacing him in this game only, and I'm getting a Litton. Yeah.
And Jagadisan, by the way, last game was pretty decent. Got a quick fire like 30 odd. Unlucky to get out, but going out with an attacking shot, which to be fair, considering Jagadisan, which considering you were chasing 228, I'm okay with.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the Mumbai Indians 11 though.
So we've all agreed Suyash Sharma is the sub that Kolkata can use. Okay.
100%.
So we're going to the Mumbai team, and it is pretty much the same, other than the fact that Rohit Sharma has gone out of the 11. And you've got Dwayne Jansen in and Arjun Tendulkar in. So 2 players who have come in this season, their debuts for the Mumbai team for the first time. So yeah, it's changed on that front. Meredith played the last game.
Yes.
So Meredith played. Piyush Chawla has been playing Ritik Shaukin and Nehal Vadera. So that's pretty much the team that they've got, with Ishan Kishan and Cameron Green might open
Most likely.
no Rohit. Okay, so I'm just, before we discuss that, Rohit Sharma is the sub. Does he come in then?
I believe so, yes. When Rohit, they're chasing, right?
Yes.
Can he come in as the no, where will he come in?
Well, he can, because they'll be batting second. This is their bowling 11 right now. So they've got enough bowlers in Meredith, Jansen, Piyush Chawla,
Chawla can very well
Shaukin,
go
Arjun
out.
Tendulkar. right? Those are 5. Tim David, Nehal Vadera bowls?
No.
No, I don't think he does.
No, does he bowl any? No.
I think so. I think
No,
he's
I have no
like
idea.
all-rounder.
But see,
But Cameron Green, so yeah, 6. They have 6 bowling options. We're pretty much there. And anyway, this is the bowling 11 that they announced. So there's no chance of a bowler now coming in.
Exactly.
Good chance that a bowler doesn't come in. Now when they come out to bat, because they've got Kumar Karthike as a sub, unless what we've seen with, let's say, RCB did yesterday, while batting they got in a batter because they had a collapse. This is what now teams will do. So for example, if they do see that the bowlers aren't working or the 6 bowling options aren't working, they go to someone like a Kumar Karthike at that time, and then they think, okay, we'll make up in the batting. That's a possibility, but I feel most likely, I mean, 9 times out of 10 you've seen that the teams only go for the impact sub in the second innings, in which case they bring in a batsman. So Rohit Sharma then comes in as that impact sub.
if not him, then probably Ramandeep, I think, would be the most
Yeah.
likely.
I don't think Rohit Sharma being in the sub is enough hint
Of
for
an
us
indication,
to know that,
yeah.
Because if he was out, then he'd be out.
Out,
They
out,
wouldn't keep
yeah.
Unless with a stomach bug, it is like you've given him a few medicines and he's resting, and
Yeah.
if he feels okay,
He can
second
come
inning
back.
he comes in, or if he feels at that time or the medicine's really not worked, or is still a bit down and out or low on energy, then they go for Ramandeep. So they have him as a backup, but he's feeling good. They could even do something like that where he doesn't come out to open. And then see how the match is going. If need be, then he pushes himself and
Like
comes
it
out.
did happen when he played with those stitches in his hand.
Yeah.
You never know. And he made a real difference. You almost got India over the line. Let's
Correct.
not forget.
Yep, with those stitches. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the kind of thing that Mumbai.
I think
will go
that's
with.
going to be the mindset. I don't think Rohit opens, even though he's there on the bench. He's there, let's say, just as an insurance policy of sorts. If need be, if push comes to shove, Rohit Sharma, if he's feeling okay, the team desperately need him. Only perhaps then.
Okay, so again, if you're just joining in, it's going to be an exciting game, a good start to a Sunday, because you're going to be seeing Arjun Tendulkar, and I don't know for how long people have been waiting to watch Arjun Tendulkar play in the IPL. So we'll see that. We've also got a poll going. Let's see what the result is at the moment of the poll. We're planning to get some new seats. So the couch is winning with 42%. Beanbags is a close second. Baches are the ones that we're using right now.
I think they're got tired.
Clearly they're not happy with that.
You're not alone. I can't breathe on these chairs.
I think we
hear
should,
so what's the sound that they're making?
Maybe in brackets we should have said bar chairs. Against bar chairs we should have fixed ones.
Yeah.
Noise
The
free.
ones that-
Noise free.
Okay, do we have a few questions that we can take, Shivam? So why are you guys asking political questions like what is happening in UP? We have no idea why it is happening.
All we have an idea is that yesterday post 10 o'clock office
Yeah, it was
buzzing for a
madness.
weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine crime tech people who were off poor.
Yeah, they came back.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those days.
Output desk was
Yeah, big news
scrambling.
day.
Yeah.
Big news day. Absolutely.
In fact, it was around 1:15 when we walked to the output desk and they're like, guys, there's no cricket happening here. Please, what are you guys doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder, but our show is going to go a TV show, I'm guessing, because it's sponsored. Otherwise, there was no chance. It would.
We had that discussion.
We had
as
that
well.
discussion,
Yeah.
believe it or
Yeah,
not.
but they can't mess with it.
Yeah.
I mean, they can actually, but then slot it for another
Day.
Yeah, possible. But we'll see,
We'll see.
as and when that happens.
We're ready, nevertheless.
Yeah. Akash Bhardwaj is a good question. What do you think is the issue with Jofra? Do you see England players saving themselves for the Ashes? I don't think this is Jofra's call at the moment. This is the team management deciding.
Yeah.
Unless, and what happens in the IPL, we sometimes don't really get to know if he's got a bit of a niggle again. They may have taken that call not to play him. We wouldn't know. It's always under wraps. If you remember that famous or infamous Rohit Sharma injury, he'll play, not play. When IPL was happening in
2020.
UAE.
Yeah.
So we sometimes don't know. And Arjun Tendulkar's bowling the first over.
my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
I want to see what his jersey has. I really want to see what is written on his jersey.
Let's be live. Let's see the
Yeah,
first over or so.
It's got Arjun with the number 24.
And what number?
24.
The number.
name carries a lot of pressure for him.
Oh yeah.
I see Rohit, I told
Rohit
you.
Sharma. Rohit Sharma
lovely.
gave him the cap.
Good to see that.
But good on the young guy. Yaar. I mean, 4 years with the team, must be toiling hard,
Yeah.
doing the hard yards in the net, trying to impress the
And
management.
we might think that it would be an easy track for him, but I believe he's got to work twice as hard.
He's had to, he's had to. He's had to work hard. I mean, again, it reminds me of the typical Sunil Gavaskar, Rohan Gavaskar story, where Rohan actually had to go play for Bengal to then get a chance.
But even Arjun changed, right? I think he
Yes.
changed to
Yeah.
Goa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just completely reminds me of that story.
Exactly.
So 24 is because it's his birthday, 24th September, hence the number.
Oh, so that's why he's gone for 24. His lucky number, birthday. 24, and
Fathers?
Arjun has got not Tendulkar.
Arjun. It's not Arjun.
Father's birthday coming up.
Yes.
yes.
Also 24th, by the way.
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
April.
Yes. Yes.
So that's a dual thing.
Yes.
Would have liked to his dad's and his number. But that he practiced because I had spoken to his father. So he had just practiced 1 or 2 days.
He did practice with the England team also, right? When
Yes.
I think he was bowling in the nets for the English team, and he impressed everyone with some toe-crushing Yorkers, is what I read once.
Yeah.
Oh, he may as well have his first wicket.
Are you kidding me?
No.
If this was without the power plays, yes.
Yeah.
I think the nerves might be kicking in a little.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
That's
he
okay.
would be feeling very good.
He's okay.
First two balls were on the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 balls he's bowled and both have been okay. Like no those wides or trying to get a slower ball with a cutter and falling outside the pitch kind nervousness. It's not there. It's okay. I think after that first over he'll settle in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's see, ball number 3. Huh?
Oh, nice movement.
Jagging back
Nice
in.
shape.
So, the first impressions of Arjun Tendulkar bowling, that first ball he got it to move out, and the third ball, because the second was a full toss, the third one's come in. So, he's doing it with the ball. Huh? But his dad could do it. Bring it in, take it out.
Oh, did we
Spin it in,
Reverse-
spin it out.
Did
reverse
you
swing.
catch the bowling
Reverse
speed?
swing.
Bowling speed?
He's
No,
not
they've not-
high on
they've
the
not
speed
given-
gun.
They've not given it yet?
Yeah, they've not given it. I was watching that, but they have not shown it. So, just go down on the comment section, please, Shivam. They will live. Let's see ball number 4. Okay, Satyam. Oh, he's a peel.
Good shout, good
I think it was a height.
Yeah, height seemed to be the issue.
That was a great ball coming in.
No.
No, he's asking, and Ishan is saying no.
Hit the...
Height.
Even he's saying height.
Don't waste it, Sky. Don't waste
no.
it. नहीं height है. Ishan has said height. नहीं लिया.
No. They were never going to take that. It looked high first impact. I
Exactly.
was worried because it jagged in nicely, but I'm like, too high.
Worried.
That's
Hit the back
And-
foot, no?
Yeah,
Oh,
height.
Definitely.
Height, definitely.
But he's got the ball moving. It's troubling the
Very
batsman.
nicely.
And I think he's making a great angle with his run up.
Yeah.
You just observe a little bit.
Yep. Satyam Sharma is saying bring the couches, guys, and use standing mics rather than collar mics. It gives a great feel. But the standing we'll have to have one for each. We'll say,
Ooh, good ball.
Good first over, as of now.
Got quite a few tricks in his pocket.
First for the over.
130. Pace wise, he's never been
Yeah,
Showed
not
some
quick.
variety as well. See, he's gone for the bouncer. He tried the, in swinger. He went for the out swinger the first ball.
Yeah.
There's a
Right,
full toss
Yorker.
over. Speaking of variety, so yeah, we've seen 5 different balls.
Yeah.
I think it just
No. Clearly.
Yeah, it was going up.
Yeah, going up.
That height, definitely. Good call that they didn't take.
He was excited though,
Of course.
as he would be.
he's going to settle in now. He's going to be
Yeah.
fine.
And he's got the control with his
Yeah.
variations that he's tried a few of those. So he's okay.
Okay, short ball maybe because they see
Yeah,
two
they've
players
got-
over there. Yeah,
exactly.
maybe a short ball coming up.
Yes, quite likely.
No, but the earlier one was also a short one, no? With Teddy
Yeah,
Ball.
exactly. But
Maybe because of that field is.
yeah,
One more coming, and Gurbaz likes to go for
Attack.
it. Yeah. Oh, again.
good first
One that
over.
came in.
Good first over.
Good first over.
Very.
Oh, the sisters
Sisters there as well.
of course,
Sarah Tendulkar.
come to cheer for him.
Why not?
Of course, the whole family would be there.
Exactly. They've all waited
Big day.
just as much as we have.
Chalo guys, see you then. Predictions, anyone, before we go?
No.
You've seen the first over this time.
Okay, predictions. I'll start off. I think KKR get 192, and on a spinning track will get the victory.
How much did you say?
192.
192. Okay. 188, and MI win.
I'll go 170 KKR and MI win.
I'm going with a KKR win. But how many do they get? I think they get. You've gone how much?
190. Or I forgot. I said 192 or 198 if I'm not wrong.
Okay, and you've gone 188.
I'd like to say 178.
78.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go with 182,
All right. And
they win.
Kolkata win.
Yeah.
All right.
Aditya Mohanty is a KKR fan.
212.
Oh.
They got a similar amount of runs, I think if I'm not wrong, against. Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, KKR openers seem to be struggling. I think there's a lot of.
Quickly she's
movement in
changed.
No, I said MI.
Huh?
No, she said, "Am I winning either?" Right?
That's what I'm saying. So no. The run she got it down. Nah? Looking at the way they are batting,
Yeah.
from 80 got it to 70 something. Okay. Akash has picked 168.
Okay.
And MI win.
We'll see you mid innings. Enjoy the game. Bye bye. Vanakkam. We're working on the chairs. What's the final result of the poll? Let's see.
Couch.
Couch is winning it.
Yes.
It's 43%.
Couch.
Nice.
Now, bean bags are very close 35 though.
No, but Couch is far,
Couch have won.
far ahead. Close to 300 votes.
We got the answer then.
Go ahead.
I think if we're going to bring in bean bags, we'll have to bring someone to pick us up also.
Yeah, good point.
Valid point.
So yeah, we'll skip that.
You don't see that the case with sofas though?
No. Sofa is yeah.
Your feet are still. Yeah, exactly. You just.
People may as well just doze off here, you know.
Sofas no, but beanbag
No,
sure.
sofa means one single sofa. Not
Or two.
Or two, I
Three.
think.
But that's still
Nice.
better than beanbags in the sense you can
Yeah.
get out of it and sleeping beanbags much easier. Okay, bye bye. See you. Take care.